Good morning and welcome back to Mrs. Cash Aquatic Corner. I was up late last night and I had come to the conclusion that I want to try to do things a little bit differently. And I would like to try posting a weekly video each week updating things that I had spoke about the week before this video. And I would like to cover a few different things today and give myself a little bit better introduction on my aquatic corner. So, I'm going to start out with my 55 gallon, which is where my aquatic corner began. To be completely honest, I had never thought that I would ever go this far with aquariums. I do love aquariums. I do love everything about tank keeping. But all my life I really just had one fish tank at a time and, you know, a beta bowl. And then this, and the 55 gallon is really where it started. My husband got the 55 gallon for me from a neighbor, and it was a real good deal, and then it sat for like 2 years in storage, and then we finally set it up, and it kind of escalated from there, because watching my 55 gallon develop into what it is now from what it was then, I feel so accomplished and so exhilarated just from that experience. And it does need a lot of maintenance still. I call it my ever-changing tank because I'm like never satisfied with 100%. I am always satisfied with the fish and the quality that they are in. I should say well-being that they are in, because they are all very happy fish. They are all very active fish, and they do show their thanks to me for giving them the environment that they can thrive in, and that alone is enough for me. But moving on, there's a lot more I could talk about the 55 gallon, but that's not the most significant point in my aquatic corner at this time. So I'm just going to move forward and tell you a little bit more about the aquatic corner. And here you're looking at my daughter's fair fish. She won all on her own, and she was in the 55 gallon, and so she grew very large and she became a flat-bodied fish. And as you can see behind me, I have a placosomist in the 55 gallon. I also have 2 Siamese algae eaters in there. At one point in time, I removed the Siamese algae eaters from the 55 gallon due to the fact that they were trying to attach to the side of her. And they were moved to this 10 gallon that you see here, and they lived in there for quite a while and were rarely seen. And now we have this 35 gallon that I actually got from my aunt, excuse me, here you go, who felt defeated by the hobby, and she actually gave us her 35 gallon tank. And though I know it's relatively small for Puma, my daughter's fish, it is the largest tank that we have to support her. It is large enough to support her, but not for her to exactly thrive, though she is an extremely happy fish, very active, and she is very happy. She does come up to the side of the tank and wiggle around, shimmer, and show off for all of the rest of us to see. And she is very sociable. I should just throw that point in there. So, moving on further, you can see that I have my 2 10-gallon tanks here, and this one lower is my guppy sorority tank. The one higher is shut down for now. It is running with oxygen, and it does have snails and plants in it, but no fish currently. Over here you can see my 5-gallon breeder, which I do have a batch of babies in. They were a surprise, so I had found out that I had originally just bought a pregnant female. That concludes the tour of my aquatic corner, but there is much more information to be shared, so stay tuned if you are interested in watching more. Thank you. Bye for now.